Hello everyone, welcome back to Let's Play Mega Man X. Today I'm going to take on Boomer Kuwanger, or also known as Boomerang Kuwanger. His name was changed to that in the Maverick Hunter X remake. Boomer's stage is pretty cool. I love the music here. It's probably my favorite track in the whole game. The first couple of enemies here are pretty oddly placed, and it's kind of hard to get a good jump on them. So I like to use the charged spark Mandrill weapon here, as it can take out this little formation in one shot. These cannons are annoying. They try to actually dodge your buster shots by moving up and down. Right here, these lasers will actually trip a security device. Those little floating eyes will try to shoot you with a laser. If you trip one of these, all the on-screen bots will try to shoot you. But I mean, if you do trip one, it's nothing to worry about. The damage is pretty minor. Ah! Dang it. Stupid bomb. These turtles coming up, the interesting thing is, if you don't climb all the way to the top of the ladder here, let me see if I can do it. Notice how his bombs don't even fall on me? Because they're not actually reaching a point to where they can materialize and fall. They're just kind of disappearing into the nothingness of the TV screen, I guess. I don't know how that works. But, yeah, you can just kill him from the top of the ladder there. For this next section, this is what I love to do. Charge up your rolling shield, activate your little barrier, and normally this section of the stage is very hard because you have these guys dropping on you from every angle, you have these spike walls, but with rolling shield on, you can just stand there and move back and forth between the spikes and move on. Go ahead and keep that barrier active through this part of the stage as well, because all the enemies here will be destroyed by it, like so. And the cannon projectiles will also be completely ineffective against it. So you're basically invincible for a good part of the stage here, about the whole second half of the stage. You can just run on through. That heart tank up there, ironically, you can't get until you have the boomerang cutter, so you'll have to come back here after you beat Boomer Kuwanger and grab that heart tank. And we got those cannons from Spark Mandrill's stage, except now they're mounted onto moving platforms. Fantastic. Whoa! That thing just spawned out of nowhere, like right in front of me. Oh, I hate you, cannon. Die. I love homing torpedo. Now without homing... I called it homing torpedo again. Homing torpedo. Without that weapon, Boomer Kuwanger is a very difficult boss. Probably the hardest of the regular robot masters. But with it, he's pretty easy, because it'll track him no matter where he goes. If he teleports, the torpedo will follow him to his destination and immediately stun him out of whatever attack he's trying to do. And just like that, Boomer Kuwanger's down. Pretty easy strategy if you have the torpedo. Boomerang Cutter it's not that great as an offensive weapon. It's more of a utility for picking up power-ups and items. It'll get all those heart tanks and sub-tanks I mentioned earlier, and it's also good for out-of-reach energy pellets or weapon energies, if they're stuck in a wall or something. The Boomerang Cutter can pull them back to you. Now, with your new Boomerang Cutter weapon, you can go right back into that stage and grab that heart tank that was previously inaccessible. And I'll just meet you up there. Okay, once you've made your way back to the top of the tower, just stand right here, use your new Boomerang Cutter, and that's heart tank number 7. Then go ahead and either complete the stage or use the escape utility to return to the stage select. Also, real quick, before I go to Chameleon stage, I'm going to go ahead and grab that final sub-tank from Mandrill stage. All you have to do for this one climb down this first ladder, kill these 2 enemies here, and then perform a little jump shot with the Boomerang Cutter. And you have all 4 sub-tanks. And from there you can just escape to the stage select again. Alright, time to take on Chameleon, last Robot Master. Chamelion's kind of slow looking. No. So, I've collected all the power-ups up to this point. The only thing left is one more heart tank from this stage, and the final power-up capsule. And, wow, those things were spawning really fast. You know what? I'm just gonna kill myself here. Goodbye! Ha! Just kidding. Yes, that looks like a bottomless pit, but if you come down here, you can grab the final heart tank. And this will only be underwater if you complete Launch Octopus's stage before coming here. But we're not done yet, because you can also climb this wall to find a hidden mini-boss. And this guy is pretty unique. You don't see him anywhere else in the game. You just have to watch out for his jump and his claw attack, which he can pull you in and smash you into the wall if you're not careful. Also, if his claw reaches the end of the wall, or, well, the end of the room and hits the wall, he can actually pull himself to said wall. Or he can just stand there and use it over and over again on nothing. Good job. Wow, he's not stopping. And this boss doesn't have a health meter, but you can tell how damaged he is by the smoke that'll start spewing out of him. You can really use any variety of weapons on him here. You can use the Fire Wave or the Storm Tornado. I'm just using the Buster. It takes a little while, but I might just fast forward through the rest of this if it takes too long. There we go. Now I'm just going to stand right here. Whoa! Wow! This is the final capsule in the game. This one contains a new type of body armor, according to Dr. Light. Reduces damage to your systems by 50%. In other words, you take half damage from everything. And Mega Man looks really cool now. Ching! And you actually have to wait a few seconds here for the game to catch up, so you can leave. There we go. Those funny-looking rocks in the ceiling are actually enemies that will drop down. But if you have some fancy footwork, you can dodge them all together, because they're really slow. Oh, that's always fun. These little woodpeckers will drop some pillbug enemies from these trees. Like that, or they'll spit them into holes. That's not very nice. Ah! Worms. Yeah, those little bush enemies there will shoot worms at you, and the game decides to give you a free extra life right there. Because it's just nice like that. Here, you can get in the right armor, and really, if you don't want to bother with it, you can just dash through this entire portion of the stage. Mega Man doesn't take any damage while he's in the right armor, and the armor itself can take quite a few hits before being destroyed. Whee! Go ahead and get out the boomerang cutter here. Sting Chameleon, he can be a little annoying, but not too difficult. He isn't invincible while he's camouflaged into the background there. Just stand on the ground, fire your boomerang cutter, and you can actually sort of guide the weapon into him. If you shoot it and then jump. I know I'm taking some damage here, but if you jump while firing the boomerang cutter, it sort of homes in on him as he's stuck to the ceiling. And it's a pretty quick kill. And his weapon, the Chameleon Sting, is virtually useless. Storm Eagle's weak to it. It does nothing to any other boss. It's ineffective against most regular enemies. The only thing that I can say for it is the charge version turns Mega Man invincible for a few seconds, which is okay. Get a little cutscene here. Finally, we found Sigma's fortress. Let's go in and put it into his war against the humans. Okie dokie. And that's going to do it for this episode of Let's Play Mega Man X. Next time, we will tackle the first and second Sigma stages.